Yo, what's up, y'all? Your boy back. Alright, man. So, of course, this is something that I also got to talk about to y'all because at this point, stuff is getting out of hand. Okay? I'm sick and tired of the foolishness, and somebody need to talk about it, so that somebody is going to be me. Okay? Now, for 3 years straight, okay? For 3 years straight, I've been dealing with the foolishness. I've kept my composure, tried to anyway, and really tried to give a lot of these artists the benefit of the doubt because ever since freaking 2018, the trend has been to drop these long ass freaking albums, right? At first, you drop an album here or there, got like 13 tracks on there, maybe 15, and then you add a deluxe on there, but the deluxe actually had something to do with the original album, and everything was fine. Everything was golden. It was all peaches and sweet tea, and then all of a sudden, people start saying, hold up, if we add more songs, you get more money. I don't have a problem if you want to make your money, bro. Make your money freaking, whether in the words of Lupe, shout out to everybody grinding out here legally and illegally. All right, do what you got to do. But don't destroy my freaking mental capacity for the sake of you trying to make money, man. Please. I'm so sick of everybody, not everybody, but I'm very, very sick and tired of damn near every single album that comes out week after week, month after month, year after year, blah, blah, blah. The albums just seem to get longer and freaking longer. At first, they dropped the album, the joint was like 18 tracks. Alright, whatever. Then they upped it to 20 something. Still, it's pissing me off. Then you say, oh, wait a minute. You know what else we could do? You know what else? Yeah, let's do a deluxe album that's not really a deluxe album. It's just another compilation of freaking songs, right? And we gonna call that bitch a deluxe. Even though it ain't got not a damn lick of things to do with the original. It's the deluxe though. Ah. Stop the foolishness, man. I'm so sick and tired of it, man. Please. I feel like if you're an artist, right? The sweet spot for an album, it should be 13 tracks. Max. You know what I'm saying? 13, maybe 15, right? And if you want to add a deluxe on there, go ahead. As long as that deluxe ties into the original. And let's say I say like the deluxe should be like, okay, if your original is 15, add 3 more tracks on that bitch. Call it a day. I don't understand how we go from dropping albums that actually had some kind of story to it and having a real reason for these albums to be so damn long to just saying, okay, we're going to go ahead and drop a 23 track album and then we're going to drop a deluxe to add on to that. So the amount of tracks on that album is now 31. For what reason? For what freaking reason? Please explain to me. Still to this day, I don't understand it. I really don't. And I think the man was on drugs when he did this because he did it for, I think, 2 consecutive albums. Why is it? Can somebody explain? Why is it did Chris Brown go and drop a damn 30-something track album and then drop a deluxe to that joint, which made it 50-something? Please explain it. I might have actually got the original track listing wrong. It might have been 40-something. He did it with Heartbreak on a Full Moon, and then he did it with freaking Indigo. I don't understand, bro. All these damn 32 tracks on one album, then the next joint 40-something. Who is listening to all of this? Well, that's what it ties down to. That's what it all comes back to, essentially. Who the hell is listening to all of this freaking music? Especially on your first listen. Now, I don't expect you to sit there through freaking 80,000 songs on your first listen. You will go freaking insane, and I will pray for you if you're doing that type of stuff. But still, who the hell, man? I need y'all to stop dropping these freaking albums with no kind of, like, I'm not saying every single thing got to be a damn story to it, but can it at least make sense? Can there be some kind of cohesiveness with these freaking albums? I hope that's a freaking word. Can there be? Because it feels like Y'all get 10 tracks, right? 10 good solid tracks, and then y'all say, okay, let's add everything else in that bitch and then scatter it along the album. So when they actually find good songs on it, it's probably like maybe 3-4 tracks down the line after you done already heard some ass. Like, this need to stop. I was checking out some albums. Shout out Remy Wolf. Shout out Joy Crooks. Shout out Jenny V. I hope I said her name right. But I was looking at their track listings for their albums. 13 tracks. 13 of them joints, bruh. Shout out Yebba. Shout out Thames. You know what I'm saying? Yebba dropped the album. 12 tracks, bro. But Drake wanna be on here on some foolishness, dropping a 20-something track freaking album, being Wheelchair Jimmy, just all up in drama for no reason. Like this, bro, Drake, this is not freaking Degrassi anymore. You could let that go, man. I was thinking about Mac Miller as well. Swimming was like 13. And that's a damn near flawless ass freaking album. I know somebody was flawless. Listen, that album is freaking amazing, right? Blasted it first day it came out, still blast every single day. Shout out Faces as well. The thing about certain albums is that if there's something tied to it, if there's something, a meaning behind it, right? It makes sense that these albums are long, right? Whether it be 13, 18, or 20. It makes perfect sense, right? Think about After Hours by The Weeknd. That album had something to it. That album was trying to, you know, give you an experience, or at least tell you something. You know what I'm saying? And then the deluxe to that album had something. It tied right back into the album, the original, right? Whereas, for example, Young Thug's recent album, that joint was 20-something tracks and damn near the whole thing full of filler. You know, I might get some slack for that, but that's fine. I don't know, man. I just felt like making this video because I've just been looking at different artists and their track listing, and you know, whether it's a new album or, you know, an album from the past, I'm just looking at, you know, where things started. Again, it started freaking 2018, bitch, right? Where it just became almost a necessity for these artists to drop these long ass projects with no real anything behind it. You know, other than, okay, I know what songs I'm going to perform on tour, and I know what songs I'm going to act like don't freaking exist. And that's how it feels to me. You know, if you're an artist, I really feel like 13 tracks is like that sweet spot. And then you could add a deluxe, maybe 3 more tracks, the most, 3 to maybe 5. And then make sure that that extra music that you're adding has some kind of relevance to the original project. Because what's happening now, dudes want to drop these long ass albums already, right? Then add 14, 15 more songs for what? When Lil Uzi dropped Eternal Atake in the words of Miyavi, right, I could understand that album was really long, and then he dropped a deluxe to it because he was literally damn near fighting for his life to drop some freaking music. You know what I'm saying? But if you're somebody who is consistently dropping music over time, I feel like there's no real reason for you to constantly drop these long ass freaking albums. And just stop. Just honestly, just stop. It's ridiculous. All right. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man, your thoughts and your opinions on today's video. How do you feel about the long albums? Do you feel like it needs to go back to like 13? Or what is your ideal number for an album? You know what I'm saying? Just talk to me in the comments. If you guys enjoyed today's video, do make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more. As always, John the Squad. Thank you for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.